Be me, 19-year-old guy. Girlfriend and I start getting touchy for the first time. She suddenly stops. I'll be right back, Anon. She ducks into the bathroom. Start getting bored. 15 minutes and she's still in there. Turn on the TV. SpongeBob. Girlfriend comes back out in lingerie. She tries to get me corny again. Too distracted by SpongeBob. I freaking love SpongeBob. I effed up big time, lads. I'm such a freaking autist, it's unreal. Few weeks ago, been raving to my girlfriend about Starfield for ages. It finally releases. Play it for 3 days straight. Barely sleep. She calls me saying she wants to take a break in our relationship. Tell her that's a great idea so I can enjoy Starfield without worrying about the relationship. More or less done playing the game 2 weeks later. Decide to ring her and tell her I'm ready for the relationship again. She says I'm a freaking idiot and not to bother her again. I didn't realize taking a break means it's over forever. Any way I can salvage this? Be me. Go to the doctor a lot. Don't know what's wrong. Eventually they say it's anxiety and I'm fine. Go to therapist. He tells me to focus less on my health. Start feeling worse but don't mention it. Tell therapist I don't feel good. Tells me to meditate and go for walks. Have seizure in his office. MRI shows tumor on brain causing seizures. Stage 4. I paid to be gaslit into dying by a therapist. Help with social anxiety. Have severe anxiety. Can't even ask for a glass of water from the waiter or do anything as basic as that. Become 18. Still anxious for the last 6 years of my life. Start thinking I'll die alone and there's no hope for me. Find a job. A pretty social one as an internship. First few days pass, still cannot talk to customers or do anything but errand. Boss always jokes about how shy I am. Get confidence boost out of nowhere and talk to the customer when boss isn't around. Wait, it went pretty good, .png. Try with the next customer. Same. A foreigner comes in and talks in a language my boss doesn't know. Fortunately, it's a language I learned as a second language. Not good in the language though. Around A2 level. Never spoken it with anyone but myself. My face when I did help the customer and made him buy a product. Boss looks proud. Anons, I think I'll make it. It gets better every day. Find a job and don't be a NEET. Be me. Live with roommates. Decide I'm tired of being a fat piece of shit and start going to the gym. Buy a shit ton of healthier food. Start doing meal prep for the entire week. Have a lot of shit cooking at once. Roommate walks in with one of our friends. Wow, Anon, there's a lot of smoke in here. Turn on the fans and continue cooking. A few minutes later, she comes back in. Anon, WTF? You're gonna set off the smoke alarms. Why am I always a frickin' bother.jpg? She starts opening the windows. Her friend comes in the kitchen and starts watching me cook for a few seconds. Smiles at me and says, well, Anon, I think everything looks and smells amazing. Instant smile.png. Honestly, the highlight of my day. It's the little things, Anons. Be me. Dr. Anon. Working a late shift at the clinic. Get a new patient appointment for a couple with their kid. Pretty standard stuff, right? They walk in, couple looking loving but a bit tired, but then I notice the kid. He looks nothing like the dad. Like, at all. Kid has bright red hair and freckles. Dad is a tall, dark-haired dude with a beard. Mom is a blonde bombshell. Oh no, .jpg. Try to shake off the thought and proceed with a checkup. Ask the usual questions about the kid's health, milestones, etc. Mom is super attentive. Dad seems a bit distant. Keep glancing at the kid and the dad. Dad keeps making weird faces when the kid talks. Kid is super chatty and charming. Can't help but like him. So I subtly ask about family history. Dad gives me a vague answer about his background. Mom looks at Dad like, WTF? Realize this is probably a sensitive topic. Context clue not found. Decide to just focus on the kid's health. Do my thing, everything checks out. At the end of the appointment, Dad's phone buzzes. He glances at it, gets this panicked look. Mom notices and her expression changes to concern. My face when I realize this is about to blow up. Dad steps outside to take the call. Mom gives me a look like, please help. She leans in and whispers, he's not his kid, you know. What the actual fuck? Mom goes on to explain they used a donor and Dad doesn't know. Mom's worried about what will happen when the truth comes out. Don't know if I should get involved or just let them handle it. Decide to keep everything confidential and focus on the kid. Tell Mom to just be honest with him when the time comes. Dad comes back looking all flustered. No idea what just happened. They leave. Kid waves goodbye. Still can't believe I witnessed that. My face when I realize I'm basically a therapist for these two. Just another day in the life of a Dr. Anon. That feeling when I'll never know how it ends. 2008. Hang out with this kid from school every day. We go to my house mostly and play Smash Bros, Gears of War, or WoW. Never been to his house. He invites me. He doesn't have much and his dad is a rugged older guy. At that age, he looked like a total badass, but today I realize he was probably just some miner or construction worker. He doesn't say much to me and is short and rude to me the whole time I'm there. He doesn't like us playing video games, so he basically throws us outside. Kid apologizes nonstop, saying his dad is an a-hole. Years go by, we are approaching middle school. Kid grew a foot taller while I never went past 5'6". Starts playing sports. Never logs on to game anymore. And if he does, he ignores me and joins other parties on Xbox. Comes up to me out of the blue. Hey man, my dad doesn't like me hanging out with you and you're kinda a loser. See other kids laughing as he walks back to them. Don't know how much of that was his dad's influence or kids just being cruel. He is a successful finance bro now with a super hot wife. Me, a kissless, hugless virgin who posts on image boards, works at Walmart, and plays Vidya nonstop. Man, how does someone see a kid and think, I have to get my son away from this loser ASAP? It's happened to me with a girl I tried to date back in high school too. Her mom made sure I was never alone with her and forbid her to go to prom with me. I just don't know what I did wrong. Men on the spectrum become incels who resent women because they can't find loving relationships. Women on the spectrum become feminists who hate men because they've fallen prey to too many sleazebags. Both view themselves as victims of a society that's dominated by abusive Chads, Stacys, while ignoring the men-women who would actually treat them with respect. Are incels and feminists really swore enemies, or do we both just really hate the worst the opposite gender has to offer? Be me, 26, M. A few years ago, little sister calls me to ask if I can buy Girl Scout cookies. Buy 2 boxes of Thin Mints. Idea.png. Tell little sister I'll make her tons of money. Tell her to let me handle everything. Turn on my computer. I'm a frickin' genius. Start selling mystery boxes through the dark web. There's an estimate shipment date of 2 to 3 weeks for the cookies to arrive. I sell a mystery box for $200 a pop. End up selling about 60 to 70 mystery boxes in 3 days. Tell my sister. She is super happy. Feels good, man. Sister sold the most and got some award. My face when I operated an underground cookie ring. My face when I got contacted by the local police for shipping all those boxes of Girl Scout cookies but proved there was nothing illegal about it. Be me. High school gym class. Shirts versus skins. Take off shirt. Gym teacher sees my bruises. Get called into office. Asked if bruises are from home. No, these are from school. Oh, okay. Never chosen for skins again. Thanks, gym teacher. Be me, working a dead-end job at some boring office. Meet Annette, new hire. She's cute, but seems kinda ambitious. Everyone likes her, but I notice she's real friendly with the boss. Fast forward a few months, she suddenly got a promotion. Everyone's confused, but whatever. People start saying she sleeps her way up. No one takes it seriously. One night at the office party, she gets a little too friendly with the boss in front of everyone. That feeling when I realize they're basically an item. Everyone's in on it, making jokes about office romance. And Annette casually dropping, I have a big project coming up. We all know it's not about the project. She starts getting more power, and suddenly has influence over the team. That feeling when she assigns me to do all the worst projects. My face when she's still super nice to me. Offers to help me with my career. The irony is real. Can't decide if I'm impressed or disgusted. Fast forward a year, she's now the manager. She throws an office party to celebrate. Everyone's awkwardly clapping as she thanks the boss. Eventually, one dude not holding back. So is this what a career looks like now? Everyone laughs, knowing it's true. And Annette just smirks. Life is wild, man. Not sure if I should be mad or take notes. My face when I realize I can't climb the ladder like that. Time to work on my dating skills instead. Guess I'll just stay in Anon. Be me. Channeled my autism into the gym. Been lifting heavy since I was 16, now 23. Have become Chad. Meet Grill at school, we become friends, but I tell her I have a girlfriend. Current girlfriend starts acting needy and weird. Break up with her cause I can't see a future together. School friend comforts me and tells me it'll be okay. Glad to have such a good friend. She sends me pics of her tits. Oh shit, what? Tell her I still just want to be friends. She gets upset and stops talking to me. My face when girls just want me for my body. My face when I have become too chadly for my own good. Break up with girlfriend of 5 years. Get back into dating scene. It's the most delusional, nightmarish thing imaginable. I feel so bad for you Zoomers that have grown up in this, and it's all you know. Things were not like this, even 5 years ago. Mom and dad are fighting. My dad starts packing his things in a plastic bag. He sees me playing Minecraft. Hey Anon, your Minecraft house needs some greenery. Alright dad. Dad leaves and drives away. I ask my mom where he went. He's gone to stay somewhere else, Anon. My face when it's been 2 hours and I'm still crying. Get your priorities straight. Fix up your shithole of a Minecraft house for frick's sake. That's why he left. Be me. Back from being away from home for a month. No texts from friends. Family immediately nagging me to do shit. Nobody asks me how it was. Go to shop for beer. Guy who owns the shop is this really nice old guy. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? My face went. Be me. Relaxing and playing some Counter-Strike after work. Join match. Obnoxious female streamer joins the game saying shit like, "Hey guys, let's win this, and thanks for the donation, Beta Cuck 335. Rolling my eyes into frickin' oblivion. Unmute my mic and start screaming, "Is that a woman? Kick, kick, kick!" Bunch of other dudes join in the screaming. Vote kick. Femoid starts screeching about misogyny and incels. Kicked. My face went, "Stay the frick out of my games, roasties." Engineering student. Working as an electronics prof at a college while I study for my PhD. Chilling in my office, marking some papers when I hear a commotion outside. Go outside to see a crowd gathered outside the doors to the engineering wing. The women's studies classes are staging a protest, holding signs like, "Engineering, no girls allowed." One of them has a megaphone and she's yelling about how women aren't allowed in engineering. A tall 9 out of 10 MILF comes out at the door and sternly asks what's going on. The chick with the megaphone wheels around, looks up at her and says, "Who the frick are you?" with an annoyed tone. "I'm the head of the engineering department. Why are you blocking the doors?" Be me, Annette, 19, just your average girl. Out walking to my usual coffee shop, see this homeless guy sitting on the corner. He's got this wild hair, scruffy beard, and the biggest, bluest eyes. My heart does a thing. WTF, why am I crushing on a homeless guy? I start noticing him every day. He's always there, not begging, just chilling. Sometimes he talks to people, sometimes he just vibes. One day I'm feeling brave. Decide to bring him a sandwich. Expect him to be all grumpy or something. Instead, he lights up like a kid on Christmas. "Wow, thank you. I haven't had a good meal in days." He smiles, and I swear it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. We start talking. His name's Jake. He used to be a musician before life hit hard. Feelsbadman.jpg. A few weeks go by and I'm bringing him food like it's a second job. We share stories and he makes me laugh harder than anyone else. Realize I'm falling for him, but like, he's homeless. My friends would freak out if they knew. One day he asks if I could help him look for a job. "I don't want to be here forever," he says. My heart melts. Gotta help him out. We start looking at places together, desperately trying to hide our budding romance from my friends. Finally, he gets a job at a local music shop. He's so happy, and I'm bursting with pride. We go out on a celebratory date. I'm freaking out because I'm actually dating a homeless guy turned musician now. Fast forward a few months, Jake gets back on his feet, gets an apartment. My face when I realize I just helped my homeless crush succeed in life. Proud girlfriend vibes intensify. Still can't believe I went from crushing on a homeless guy to having my own musician boyfriend. Life is wild, but hey, at least I didn't settle for a normie or a 4chaner, right? Feels good, man.jpg. Be me 5 minutes ago, lying in bed home alone. Pretty far away from some houses. Quiet, window cracked open, chill vibe. Falling to sleep, awoken by the most blood-curdling scream. Sounded like a young girl. Sounded like it was right outside my window. I'm sleeping with my shotgun tonight, and my homemade janky flamethrower that's held together by duct tape. Finally managed to defeat my ADD and start cleaning my room. Mom starts yelling at me for making too much noise and waking her up at 2 a.m. I'm gonna be a good boy today. Vacuums room at 2 a.m. Be me, friendless loser. Start new Minecraft realm. Spend countless hours making really cool shit. Have no one to show it to. Anyone want to play Minecraft with me? Update. Be me, friendless loser. Complain on 4chan about my loser Minecraft world. People join. Feels good, man. Thanks, guys. Marry and you'll regret it. Don't marry and you will also regret it. Is life just endless suffering? Be me an hour ago. Working minimum wage. Girlfriend wants pizza. Have a $5 and some quarters. Go to local pizza shop. Order. Only $10. F yeah.jpg. Go to pay. Start pulling out quarters. Last few are stuck wrapped up in my pocket. Struggling. Sweating.jpg. Owner walks over. Just give him the pizza. He needs it. Tell him I can give him the money. No, bless your soul. You can keep it. Leave with pizza. My face when he thought I was homeless. What do I never go back? Or just tip him the next time I go in? Asked the GameStop employee for her number. She said it's against store policy. I was the only customer in the store because they just opened. I spent another 20 minutes walking around the store pretending I was gonna buy something. Bought a giant plush Squirtle. Told her I bought it for her. She said she doesn't accept gifts. It's against store policy. Took my Squirtle to the pretzel place and had some hot cheese to rethink my strategy. Went back to GameStop, left Squirtle outside, asked again for her number, and reached across the counter to grab her arm. She flinched and asked me to leave. Went outside, they stole my Squirtle. Okay, here's one for you guys. Be me. Be introvert fatty with no real friends and an alcoholic father. Develop social anxiety plus depression. Come into 9th grade. Sit next to kid you don't like really. He starts talking about Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball also. Meet every evening in Skype and do homework together and play Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Happy.jpg. Become friends. Fast forward 3 years, he is my best friend. His brother opened a gym. Go to gym with him and lose weight. Social anxiety goes away. Due to my new look, I got a girlfriend. My face when I'm driving to her. My face when this person has done so much for me and he is my best friend. Thank you, friend. Be me. Ugly Anon. Not the ugliest, but definitely no model. Meet an even uglier girl at a party. We hit it off like two mismatched socks. Decide to date. People think we're a joke. My face when our first date is at a pizza place. Chef looks at us like we just robbed his grandma. Whatever, we're vibing. Start going out more. Everyone always stares at us. Best part is when people see us holding hands. You can literally hear their confusion. Not used to seeing such a unique pairing. Always hear whispers like, what do they even see in each other? Don't care, we've got each other. Go to the movies. One girl behind us leans over to her friend. That's what gives ugly people hope. What a compliment, I guess. We start embracing our ugliest. Make inside jokes about it. Call ourselves the Beauty and the Beast. She's the beast, obviously. That feeling when we're ugly but loved. Learn to laugh at ourselves. Realize everyone's got their own quirks. Ugly or not, we're happy. Not about looks, it's about the vibes. Ugly love is legit, the realest love. My face when we realize we're the true power couple. Never looking back. Still ugly though. Sometimes even scared when looking in the mirror. Be me, few years ago. On double date with best friend and his girlfriend. My girlfriend is 8 out of 10 religious girl. Everything is going great. We are paying the bill when best friend mentions something about a butterfly knife. Brainblast.jpg. Yeah, you butterfly these nuts in your face. Best friend dies laughing. Best friend girlfriend is giggling. My girlfriend is just staring at me. Anon, I think we should see other people. Laugh harder thinking she was joking. Walks out of the restaurant and into best friend girlfriend's car. I drove her there. Everyone is super quiet. I don't know what she's on about, Anon. It was pretty funny. Fast forward to yesterday, talking with best friend. He mentions the double date. Laugh my ass off because I'm over it. Look her up on Facebook. 200 pounds fatter with 2 kids and no husband. Kick. F you, Ashley. Little bro goes through his first breakup. Little bro wants to start lifting. Little bro starts roiding because he doesn't want to wait. Visit him on an evening to see how he's doing. He spends hours at the gym talking to half-naked dudes about lifting. Fantasizes about being a pro despite having spent little over 3 months in the gym. Goes on Omegle with a skin-tight tank top trying to get Myers. Goes nuclear on random people when they're not impressed by his body. He posts 20 stories on Instagram every day, all lifting. All he ever watches is random tards deadlifting with titles like, When You Remember Her Mid-Set. I lost him, bros, didn't I? Be me, high school nerd, bottom of the social ladder, constantly getting bullied by Chad McJockface. He shorts my lunch and steals my crush, the classic. One day, decide I've had enough. Remember, I have mad hacking skills from late-night coding sessions. Time to unleash the digital kraken. Spend the night learning everything about Chad. Find his social media, online games, emails, everything. Chad's password is literally Chad is the best 123. Lamau. Access his accounts and see all the cringe posts he made. Decide to go full chaos mode. Change his profiles to Chad the Crybaby. Change his bio to I love pineapples on pizza. Post photoshopped pics of him in a dress. All his friends are confused and laughing. Next day at school, Chad comes in red-faced. Everyone's busy mocking him and posting memes. Actual tears in his eyes. I can't help but feel a bit bad. But then I remember all the times he shoved me in lockers. Time to gaslight him harder. Send a fake email to the school. Tell them he posted a ton of toxic stuff online. Principal calls him to the office for a serious talk. Can't stop laughing as he's dragged away. Hear him whining about how he didn't do anything wrong. The rest of the school starts turning against him. Like it's the Hunger Games. Suddenly he's lost his power. The king is dead. Feel like a god as I watch him spiral down. Chad never bullies anyone again. Thanks, hacking. You're my best friend. I'm enjoying my victory. Anyone ever have a Chad friend? Only friend is an Uber Chad. Met in economics class where I helped him understand some shit. He's thankful and we hang out, just me and him. Naturally, this improves my social skills, even if only marginally. Genuinely nice guy with interesting personality. Invites me to parties. Stacy always asks him what the fuck I'm doing there. He always sticks up for me. Genuine bro. Unfortunately, he's in AA now and moved away. Still text him semi-regularly though. Be me, in biology class. Teacher not here, so we watch House. I make a joke about the incesty father in the episode. Girl next to me laughs and says, "Man, I really hate you, Anon." I reply, "Yeah, I get that a lot." She responds, "Aw man, you know I was joking, right? You're honestly freaking hilarious." I truly feel alive now. Never been happier. Date an incel. Spend a year hyping him up and improving his social skills. Trying my best to make him feel loved. He cheats on me with some cheap chick at a party. Where do I even go from here, robots? Have high school dropout ex-druggy parents who love me, are proud of literally everything I do because I'm not doing what they did. Learn to tolerate and love the people around me, no matter their past. I'm so glad I'm me and not any of you. Matter changes state based on temperature. Water boils at 212 Fahrenheit. Spill water on floor. Leave for a few hours. Water gone. Temp never went to 212. You guys don't seriously believe this shit, right? Old woman comes up to me at cafe. "Is this seat taken, Anon?" "No, just take it." She proceeds to sit opposite me. Her husband shows up, sits down. Her daughter shows up and is mortified to have to sit at a table with a stranger. Me. Well, I couldn't just chase him away, could I? Her daughter walks around angrily looking for another place to sit. I just sit there looking down, feeling extremely uncomfortable. I was just trying to help. I was just trying to have my coffee in peace. Why did they have to make me feel like some kind of freak? Sub/B, be me. Just started dating cutie pie full-blooded Native American girl. She's a Marine. That feeling when literally dating a Navajo warrior princess. Know very little about Native American culture, even less about Navajo culture. Her stories seem super interesting, but I can't tell if she's telling the truth or if she's just straight up making shit up. For example, she told me her religion doesn't allow her to look directly at the moon. No idea if it's true or not. Hawaiian pizza exists. Mexicana pizza exists. Neapolitan pizza exists. What would a British pizza look like? Why isn't there a Mongolian or Jewish or Jamaican pizza? Sourdough bread dough, stretched to an extra large 54mm in diameter. Vinegar tomato sauce without tomato. Shitfish, fresh from their sewage river Thames. Crisps. Contents of 1 chamber pot. Put it in the fiery wiry at 200 thermometer centigrade. Oi mate, it's done innit? Be me, 24, kissless virgin. Held a girl's hand once in high school, but she rejected me after realizing that I was awkward. Fat neckbeard with glasses that my mom picked out for me. The prescription was so strong that it looked like I had bottle caps for eyes. Mom still picked out my clothes and bought the cheapest stuff possible. Shitty hair. Hated myself and considered ending it every day. Tried it but failed. Decided I needed to change. Went on a diet. Lost a bunch of weight. Went to the gym 4 times a week, so replaced the fat with muscle. Got a job working in IT, earning about $50K a year. Dropped a bunch of money on dressing better. Got a proper haircut and learned how to style my hair. Finally got my first kiss, but the girl instantly regretted it after doing it, and put her head in her hands and started crying. Must be better. Fixed my acne and started doing a skincare routine. Went out clubbing and learned how to dance and talk to women. Still a virgin, still lonely. Nothing's changed. Dropped 6K on laser eye surgery. Grow a beard. Something suddenly clicks. Women approach me at bars and clubs and I can tell that they want to F me. Never felt anything like this before, where there was clear indication that they were attracted to me. Started hooking up constantly at bars and clubs. Friends try to set me up with their friends. Everyone in general is much nicer to me. Find it easier to get raises and people are more receptive to me asking for help. Still lonely. Have a couple of girlfriends here and there, but nothing special. Fast forward 10 years, meet a nice girl, settle down, and get married. I tell her that she wouldn't like me if she saw what I looked like before. Show her pictures of what I used to look like. She is visibly disgusted but tries to hide it. Aw, you were so cute, Anon. Don't believe her for a second. Realize that the world really does care how you look and that things are legitimately easier if you look better.